Alright, I think I broke Shadowfire. I got an average of 187 million with a high score of 250 million. I'm just gonna skip to when I get to the multiplier phase. Oh, but before that, I did change the team around from my previous video. Instead of running the Fatum Sisters, I'm now running Chu Yao. And instead of putting Shen Pin on the top left, I'm now putting Era on the top left. Era's buff can go randomly to any of my allies, and I want the buff to go to either Liam or Chu Yao or Shen Pin. Those three are gonna be the top priority of the buff that the buff should go to. And also going to Sloan is also not bad. So yeah, there's 4 Espers that can really use the buff. If the buff goes to Era herself, then it's kind of like a reset. It's like one more free try for me to get the buff to another unit, because when the buff goes to Era, she's pretty much guaranteed to get a turn in because of the amount of AP pushing that she gets. And also one more thing, by putting Era on the top left, I'm also offsetting the stun that Shen Pin is giving to my team because of her S2. I do not have her R2, so she's gonna stun my unit with the cannon buff. Having more turns on Era means that she can have the S2 uptime higher, so she can cleanse any of the debuffs that is on my allies. Alright, we're at the multiplier phase. Look, now 3 of my units have the buff, so they're getting AP push like crazy. I'm already at 1 million damage and the boss barely moved. He's at 10% AP. I'm at 6.2 million, 6.3 million, and the boss isn't even halfway in the AP bar. 11.6 million! And it's still going! Wow, we're at 13 million right now. 13.4 million. And we got a score of 251 million. Let's check my ranking. I think I dropped to like rank 40 just now, because people are trying him out. Oh, by the way, before that, let me show you the runes real quick. That's my Era. My Sloan is unchanged, and this guy is also unchanged. Liam is unchanged. Chu Yao will be on the Astro set, just a lot of speed. And then lastly, Shen Pin with the relief set. That got me to rank 17 in Shadowfire from rank 40 something. Alright, let's actually break the game by running him in normal. Right now my current high score is 637 million running R6 Sakura alone. And I think with this team I should be able to break 1 billion damage. It's taking a while. I think it's calculating like crazy right now. Connection error, please reconnect. 900 million! Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Bro, this guy is not real, man. I'm gonna go 3 more times. Let's see if we can break 1 billion. Or even if we break 1 billion, I don't know if the game is going to tell that we, got a billion score. 900 million again. I think I might manual to just get that 1 billion score. Even blitzing it takes like 20 seconds because of how long 1 billion! 1.1 billion damage! Again, I'm only trying in normal mode because I can run all of this wacky stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to run Feng Shun in Shadowfire. I wouldn't be able to run Elif. All of these hard hitters. But let's just try to manual it. I think with manual, I can even reach like maybe 1.5 billion. Alright, we're almost at the multiplier phase. But I did manual even before the multiplier phase, just to make sure that my Elif and my Daji gets 10 stacks of the buff. So what I've been doing is just giving the S2 buff to Daji and also to Elif, so that they can get the buff. And look at, oh, I missed the crit on Daji. That would have been 1.2 million damage. I don't know if my Elif has 10 stacks or not, but we're at 30 million score and we're only entering the multiplier phase right now. So manualing this, I don't want to be using Lu Shang's S3 because it does no damage. So Elif is not going to pursue attack or anything. And I'm not going to be using Sakura's S3 as well, because when she S3, Feng Shun doesn't follow up with the S1. And Elif only casts her S3. She doesn't follow up with her S1. And also with Elif, I'm going to be using her S1 over her S3, because I think it does a little bit more damage. And I've also given Sakura and Lu Shang the Astro set. Unfortunately, my Daji missed the crit twice. I have her at 95% crit rate and she's missing it twice. We're at 4 million. The boss is at 0% AP. Yeah, I'm not going to be using her S3. I'm just going to speed up the footage so you don't have to wait for too long. at 20 million and the boss is barely at 20% of the AP. $30 million. Oops, that was a mistake. We are at 40 million. Still have a lot of turns left. Almost 50 million. All of my units are gonna get a turn except for Ggez. Oh, actually no, I think I can give the buff to Ggez and Ggez is gonna go crazy. Ooh, nice. Good proc. Yep, Ggez is gonna get the turn. I think I'm able to get Ggez 2 more turns. We're at 50 million already. Because these 2 units are gonna give a ton of AP to Ggez. And my Feng Shun is also going to get a turn as well. Yeah, Feng Shun should be able to get 1 more turn in. If I can proc an Astral on this guy, I might be able to hit 60 million. Or close to 60 million. No, didn't proc an Astral. But we did hit a 56 million score. And we got a 1.05 billion score. Not better than the auto one, unfortunately, but you know what, let's go one more time. Last try. Alright, we're finally at the multiplier phase. I'm only gonna do this one more time. So my Ggez still hasn't gotten the 10 stacks. I think she has like 9 or 8 stacks. And my Elif is also around the same. Alright, I give up. It's way too much RNG to manual this fight. But I think I might be able to make this run better by just giving Feng Shun, not this set. It doesn't make sense. It actually doesn't make sense to give him the Ocean set. I think it's best to give him Wind set with as much speed as possible. There we go. 1.18 billion damage. Let's do 5 Blitz. It's gonna take a while. Usually when the run gets too long, it will show that connection error like maybe once. But this is taking way too long that it's showing the connection error twice every single time. 1.1 billion again. So far the highest is 1.17. And finally the last one, 1.04 billion. For just 5 Blitz, it took me I think over a minute and a half. But yeah, that's about it. This guy is definitely a must summon. The way that you want to build him is 2 ways. You can go with Astral set if you are running him with R6 Elif. If you're not running R6 Elif, then you want him to be on the Harmony set with a very low speed. But since I'm running him with Elif, I need him to be a lot of speed, and also with the Astral set, every single turn that he takes also means that Elif is also going to take a turn. Yeah, that's about it. This guy's insane. Ciao.